Also, let me know if you can see my presentation.
Yes, it's visible.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's get started now. Thank you so much for everyone for joining me to this event. So, in today's topic, we are going to talk about the bookkeeping and why is it important. My name is Irene. So you're gonna learn more about myself earlier. So I decided to hold this event because I see that many entrepreneurs or small business owners are not able to understand how the finances work, for example, or how the money work in their business. And I have this privilege to hold this event that when you start your business, you know where your money is going to. So we will learn more about the bookkeeping and why it matters. So again, my name is Irene, who I am. I live in Atlanta, Georgia, many years ago, and I have a master's degree in accounting since 2005, and I worked for diverse companies in the past. And since 3 years ago, I decided to start my own business called Irene Consulting Firm, because I have this passion to help entrepreneurs and small business owners to understand again the finances and like how the money work. It's not just making money, but do you know if by the time you are making money, do you know if you are losing money at the same time? You don't know, but it's time to know that. So again, my mission is really simple. It's to help businesses stay financially organized, save time, and grow with clarity and confidence. And I also have some of the certification in with the QuickBook Online, Advanced QuickBook Online, and PO as well. Again, these are the platform I'm using for my business. So in today's topic, here is the agenda. We are going to learn about what is bookkeeping and why bookkeeping is so important and the difference between bookkeeping and accounting and the type of the bookkeeping system, the key bookkeeping task, some of the mistakes to avoid. We are also going to talk about the benefits of having a bookkeeper, also share my pricing and service structure with you. So I know you're gonna have too much question to ask me. Please hold there until we end the presentation, and then I'll be happy to answer your question. Thank you. So let's get started with the topic. What is a bookkeeping? So keep that quick simple. Again, today's event is made for entrepreneurs, small business owner. You just start your business. For the goal of you is to make money. It's pretty cool. But you should be able to understand how your money works. If you are keep making money or you are losing, you have to know that it's your responsibility. So this is called the bookkeeping. And the bookkeeping in simple is just the process of tracking and recording your business financial transaction into the book. If I say into the book, some of the people use manual spreadsheet like Excel spreadsheet or paper to do the bookkeeping, which is good. But I prefer or recommend that you use the software like QuickBook Online or Wave and Zero. So again, to recap, the bookkeeping is just recording. It's like a data entry. You record your business transaction. It's like you receive your bank statement with all your business transactions. So you are going to record this transaction into the book to get your book accurate, to organize this book. So the bookkeeping is the foundation of this financial health. It's like you wake up in the morning, you feel good, you have a good health. It's the same way you have to check your finances to know that your finances is really in the good health or not. If it's not in the good health, you have to know how to fix that. It's like if you are sick, you have to go to see a doctor. It's the same way the finances also work. So with the bookkeeping, you will be able to track your income, money that come to from your customer into your business. You should be able to track your expenses, assets, and liability. Okay, we're gonna jump into each of these names because when it's come to the accounting in general, we speak language. Okay, you're gonna learn this language soon. Now let's talk about the bookkeeping. Why bookkeeping is so really important as you start or begin your business. With the bookkeeping, bookkeeping will provide you insight into your financial performance. You will be able to know each part of your finances within your business. With the bookkeeping, it will support your tax reporting and you will stay compliant all of the time. It will help you to make a business decision and to get the fund. Many people think that the time they need to make a business decision is the time they need funding. No, it's not only this time. Making business decision happening every single day. Let's say, for example, you have your book accurate and up to date. You can, it is like you wake up in the morning, you take a look at your P&L, profit and loss statement, and then you discover that for this month, you make 5,000 as a profit. But when you're trying to compare the same profit and loss statement with the last month, you discover that you made 8,000 last month. Why are you making 5,000? Why did you make 5,000 this month? So there is a big difference. So you have to make this decision. Now, guess what? If your book is not accurate, you will not be able to see that. You will not be able to make the right decision for the business. And it's going to help you. If your book is accurate, it's going to help you to make the right decision for your business and move forward with your business. Again, bookkeeping is really important to keep your business organized and audit ready. The audit sometimes happens just one time. It's like some of the service is asking you to review your whole business. So they are going to ask you your financial statements. So if your book is not accurate, it will be hard to get a right audit for your business. And also it's going to impact negatively your business. So before we jump again into we start learning the language we speak in the accounting, many people used to ask me, what is the difference between bookkeeping and accounting? Like, who is the bookkeeper? Who is accountant? What is the difference? Is it the same thing? No. So I have this privilege to share this new for you so that you can start learning from today. It's like, if someone say he is a bookkeeper or accountant, please take your time to ask him, because it's not just he's just say bookkeeping and then you are going to give him the book. Learn more about the specific task the person is providing, because we can be both bookkeeper, but providing different services, or we can have a lot of difference in the service we provide. So let's start with the bookkeeping. As you can see in this schema, this is the whole accounting. So the whole accounting starts with the bookkeeping. So the bookkeeping is, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, the bookkeeping is the first step in the accounting cycle. So the bookkeeping, like I said earlier, you just record your transaction. You store the transaction into the book. It's a day-to-day recording, like a data entry, and it will keep your book accurate. As you can see in the schema, if you can see in the bookkeeping, we see data entry. So you record the book, you record the transaction into the book, and then you reconcile your bank account. You have a bank account, you have a credit card, you are going to reconcile that with the book. And then invoicing is talking about the account receivable. Like, you should be able to manage your account receivable, like the invoices you create and apply the payment into this invoice, the payment you receive from the customer. So you should be able to manage this account receivable. This is invoicing. Now, paying bill is like you are going to learn how to manage the account payable. So you got some bill to pay. You should be able to track to manage this account payable, and in order to generate the right report anytime you wake up. Now, some of the bookkeeper, again, that's the 1, 2, 3, 4 main tasks as a bookkeeper. Now, some of the bookkeeper used to provide monthly report. It's like you done the whole bookkeeping, so you can generate the report you want. Some of them also used to provide payroll and tax preparation. But let me tell you, the next 3 tasks like a monthly report, payroll, and tax preparation are not really mandatory as bookkeeping tasks. The main tasks are data entry, bank reconciliation, invoicing, and paying bill. But some of the bookkeeper, that's why I said earlier, we can both provide the bookkeeping services. Now, you have to ask me, do you provide payroll as well? For example, in my case, yes, I do payroll, I do monthly report, but I don't do the tax. Some of them, they can do the tax. So that's why I say it's your responsibility before you reach out to any bookkeeper to know if they do the tax as well, because we know that tax, for example, is not really mandatory. They can or they cannot. Okay, thank you. So now we're going to jump into accounting. Now, when it's come to the accounting is the next process after the bookkeeping services. Now we're done with the accounting. Again, that's what like you can see in the schema. It starts with monthly report. Like I said earlier, monthly report, payroll, tax preparation are not really mandatory for the bookkeeping services. But for the accountant, this is really mandatory for an accountant to do all these things. Now, in addition to the end of year report and business strategy. Again, accounting is going to interpret, for example, your financial data. The bookkeeping, we're done with that. So the accountant is going to take the bookkeeping service into another level. So they are going to interpret your financial data from the job the bookkeeper has provided. So again, accounting refer to what? Analyzing, reporting, and then summarizing your business transaction. So some of these people, you can know them, they are, for example, accountant. Some of them, they are fractional CFO. So again, like I said earlier, not all of them do the bookkeeping. But if you find anyone, ask them, do you also provide the bookkeeping? Like I said, the whole account is big, and most of them, they do not have a time to start the whole accounting with the bookkeeping. So again, it's your responsibility. If someone telling you he is an accountant or fraction CFO, ask them, do you do bookkeeping as well? If they say yes, okay, so they are going to do the whole accounting for you. But again, most of them, they don't do the booking. They just only focus on the advanced accounting. Like they are going to only focus on from monthly report, payroll, tax preparation, end of year report, and business strategy. Before we move, let me remind you, when it's come to this fractional CFO with the business strategy, they are able to boost your business and take your business to the another level. It's like they are able to, for example, to tell you in the next 6 months, maybe you are going to double your profits, maybe make your profit 3 times. Now you are going to ask me how. They use a specific platform or software to do this. So the law also requires specific certification for the CPA, and I do not have this certification. So this is another level of the accounting. So again, basically this is the difference between bookkeeping and accounting. Now, let's start learning about the bookkeeping, even though you are going to do by yourself. So the bookkeeping or accounting, we speak language. We used to talk something about assets, liability, equity, income, expenses. Even though you do not have a background, you do not have accounting background, many of you might know what is expenses. Everybody know that. So now when it's come to the asset, maybe you are going to start learning from what is asset, liability. Okay. So asset, an example can be cash, account receivable. So you have to also learn about the debit and credit, when to debit an account and when to credit an account. Again, when it's come to the recording of the transaction into the book, you always have to analyze the situation. You analyze the transaction situation before you record. Recording means that you are going to debit an account and then you are going to credit another account with the same amount. But how do you know what account to use? That's why I say you have to analyze the situation. I can give you an example. You can see in this schema, if I give an example of the, if I give an example of the asset, an example, I can take an example of the cash. You spend money to buy something for the business. We know that asset, a cash is an asset. But in this situation, when you analyze, we take the money out from our business to buy something for the business. So we are going to credit because that's what is still showing red here, that your account will be decreased. And it makes sense. You're not going to debit. The time you are going to debit this cash is when you receive money from customer or from someone. Someone pay you cash, so you are going to debit because it's going to increase your asset account. And same thing will apply to the rest of this account. Let me be clear again with this account. Again, in the accounting, we have a six account type. We have assets, we have liability, we have equity, we have revenue or income, expenses, and drawing. Again, drawing is like you draw the money from your account. Now, each account type has a specific debit or credit account. Okay, we know that debit is at the left side and credit is at the right side. Okay, as an example of the assets, that's why where you can see the check mark here, asset is a debit account. When you debit an asset account, it will increase this account. An example I just give you for cash, you receive cash from customer. This will increase, you have to debit the cash, which is assets, and it will increase this account. But if you analyze situation that you move the cash, you use the cash to buy something, so the money went out. So you're not going to debit because if you use, it's going to increase. So you are going to credit the cash in order to decrease the account. So that is the meaning. So same thing will apply for the rest of the account type. Equity is like you put the money into your business. This is investment, right? So normally it will increase this is a credit. Equity is the credit account and always increase this account. But sometimes if you analyze the situation and then you have to decrease, yes, you have to decrease this account. But this is the main task, the main account, like a debit and credit sides. Again, it's the same thing. I just made this, try to share this schema. Always learn about the assets. What kind of accounts I can consider as assets? I give you an example, cash account receivable. We have equity like owner draw. You draw the money, you have the return earning. You also have expenses. Many people, we already know about the expenses. You have rent expense, you have utility, you pay gas, you pay, you make expenses. And you also have liability, like you have account payable with your vendor. You have a loan payable. Also, we have a revenue, income. Revenue also is called income account. So for example, sales from customer. If you provide a service, so service income. We also have a owner draw, withdraw. You draw the money from your account. Always learn, analyze the situation before knowing if you are going to debit or credit the account of each of account type. So the type of bookkeeping system, we have a single entry, like only one entry per transaction. It's like you receive it, you have this transaction. It depends on how you are going to record the transaction into the book. So if you want to use the single entry, I'm going to show you earlier. We're going to do a quick demo with the QuickBook Online I'm using so you can understand what I mean by single entry. We also have a double entry, 2 entry per transaction. Like on the same page, you are going to debit an account and then you are going to credit an account with the same amount again, because both balance have to be equal to make make the book accurate. Also, manual people start using Excel spreadsheet to do their bookkeeping, which is pretty cool. But I would recommend using digital like QuickBook Online, Wave, or Zero. So it will help you to keep everything in one place. So let's talk about the key bookkeeping task, the task you are going to perform as a bookkeeper. If you are doing by yourself, okay, pretty much you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tasks. Invoicing and revenue tracking. You have a customer, you create the invoice. It's your responsibility to create the invoice for each customer. Now apply the payment of the customer into the invoice you have created. Let me give you an example. You create the invoice of 100 for a customer. And then the customer, instead of paying this 100, she already pays $60. Now, make sure that you apply the payment of the $60 into the invoice you have created, into 100 invoice, so that at the end of the month, when you run the report of the account receivable, you should be able to see that the customer will still have a balance of $40 because the customer did not pay in full. Also, make sure that you categorize the expenses. The expenses, you're not going to put all the expenses into one account. You have to learn how to create an account in the chart of the account. I'm going to show you earlier in the demo and how to create an account for expenses, because always analyze the situation before you create an account. It's like you spend money for advertising. Okay, you create an account name as advertising. You give the name like that. You're not going to use the same account, for example, for the gas, you purchase the gas into your car. No, you have to create a different account for the expense you have made to buy the gas for your car. So you will have many expenses account and to categorize into it. So you're gonna have another task as bank and credit card reconciliation. Please make sure you reconcile at least twice your bank and credit card. Pretty much it will help you to stay organized and keep your book accurate. I would say it's really mandatory to reconcile your bank and credit card accounts. And you also are going to learn how to manage the account receivable or payable. Again, the account receivable is for your customer. Because again, at the end of the month, I just give you an example of the invoicing. How are you going to get the right report showing that they will still have a balance of $40 from this customer? With the account receivable from customer, at the end of the month, you can run the report called account receivable aging, summary or detail. Again, the good news with the QuickBook Online, they have many reports you can generate depending on what you're looking for. And same thing for account payable. Again, the account payable management is made for the vendor. Some of the business have many bills to pay. You always have to manage this account because sometimes it's like the same way you can have a customer paying just a fraction of the payment, and you are going to have the balance with the customer. You also, this can happen to you. You have a bill, you have a bill with a vendor, you didn't pay in full. So make sure that you manage this account so that at the end of the month, when you are going to generate the account payable aging summary or detail, you should be able to track all these balances. It will tell you what you still owe or you still owe to others. And also monthly financial report generation. I'm sorry. In the accounting, we have 3 main financial reports, which are really mandatory. It's called financial statements. So you're done with all the bookkeeping tasks. Now at the end of the month, and then you can generate this report. We have three. We have a balance sheet statement. We also have a profit and loss statement, is also called income statement. And we also have a cash flow statement. Now, beside that, we have other report, which are not really mandatory, but in some of the situation, you are looking for this report to better understand your finances, and is your right. Now you have to learn how to generate this report. With the QuickBook Online, I'm going to show you soon how you can get this report when your book is accurate and done. Now, some of the mistake you have to avoid. Please, if you are doing this, stop doing now. But if you have already made any of this mistake, please let me know how I can help you to fix that. Yes, it's possible I can fix that. Let's start with the missing business and personal expenses. You just start your business, please don't use your personal credit card or bank account like going to swap your car for your business purpose. I do understand. Let's say you start your business, you do not have money. You do not have money in your business account. I understand that, but you have money in your personal account that you want to use for your business purpose. And the proper way to do that is this: go and draw the money from your personal account, put the money into your business account. The first time you draw the money from your personal account and put that in your business account is called owner investment. So you are going to record this into the book that like you are going to debit. So you draw the money from your personal account into the business. Right now, we are only focused on the business. So you are to record this transaction, you are going to debit your bank because the money is going to come to your bank, your business bank. You are going to debit the bank account, and you are going to credit owner investments because you take your money, your own money from your personal account into the business. So you try to invest into your business. And now the money is in the bank, in the business bank. Now you can simply use your bank card and to purchase anything you want for your business. That is the proper way. So don't immediately swap your personal credit card or debit card to purchase something for the business. That is the wrong way. So you always have to separate the business from your personal. Now, the second mistake, not keeping receipt or the documentation. In the accounting, we keep the receipt and all of the documentation. The receipts from vendor, from all the vendor, or the receipts you receive when you purchase something, you have to keep that in the book. Let's say an example, you purchase the gas for your car. And I know everybody has a cell phone. As soon as you get the receipts, I know everybody is busy. So here is the quick way to do that. Make sure you download, if you are using the QuickBook Online, you download the app on your phone. You get the receipts, take the screenshot of this receipt and upload the receipt into your QuickBook app on your phone. Now, when you come back home, log into your QuickBook Online and then attach this receipt into the transaction. Like you spend money to buy, for example, this gas for your car. Again, this is for business purpose. Also, delaying reconciliation is another mistake people make. So I just said earlier, at least please reconcile your account, your bank and credit card account at least twice every month. Don't just leave that like that, because it will help you to keep your book accurate. You know, it's going to keep you going with your business with clarity. Now, the fourth mistake is doing your own bookkeeping without training. I do understand you start the business, you do not have the money to hire someone to do your bookkeeping, you want to do by yourself. Yeah, that is pretty much. It's easy, but it requires too much time. But make sure you get trained. Also know what kind of platform you are going to use to do the bookkeeping. Make sure you get trained how to use, for example, QuickBook Online and do your bookkeeping. Okay, so what some people need bookkeeping. So you need the bookkeeping because you want to save the time and reduce stress. Remember, bookkeeping is a day-to-day operation. It's not just one time. Oh, okay, let me jump into this 3 days or 4 days ago. I didn't go to my book. Oh, okay, let me go back and see what is going on. No, it does not work like that. It's every day. It's like this is another job. So it will take you time. So some people, since they are scaling, they are growing, they prefer to save this time, move the book to a professional so that they can reduce stress and keep growing with the business. And also we have, it will help people to stay compliant with the tax regulation, to make sure that your book is accurate, your finances is accurate all of the time. Anytime you wake up, you know where your money is going with the cleanup bookkeeping. Some people just want to scale with the professional support because maybe there are specific issues they don't know by themselves how to resolve that. So now let me stop here and let's do a quick demo. Let me stop sharing one more time. Let me log into my account, my QuickBook Online account, and see if we can do a quick demo. One moment, please. Just a second, please. Okay, let me share my screen one more time. And please let me know if you can see my QuickBook, if you can see my screen. Can you see?
Yes, we can. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. So I just want to do a quick demo with the QuickBook Online for the first time user. So here is how your screen will look like if you subscribe into QuickBook Online. You have your logo here, you have your business name here. How can you get this, that? If you go to account and setting, your company setting, so you should be able to put all this information. So again, you will put your business information, address, phone number, and everything that concerns your business. And then if you have a logo, you make sure you upload them here. So again, here are the main tasks. So basically, you really are going to work on the transition task, the transition sales. And okay, let's start with one-to-one. So this is, for example, your transition page. Okay, so when you start, make sure you link your bank account. For example, we have a checking account, your bank checking account, saving account, and credit card account. Make sure you link all of them. And how to do that, you go to here and upload from your file. Okay, click on upload a file. Okay, this is really recommended, like you're trying to connect your bank and credit card account into your QuickBook. Here are, for example, an example of your bank you are using. If you are using Bank of America or Wells Fargo or Capital One, it's quick to find that. You click on that and you keep going. But if you don't see your bank here, click on find your bank and search your bank. All of the bank are here anyway. You're not going to miss your bank. And then, I'm sorry, just follow the next process, and it's quick, easy. Now for the first time, maybe and then you let's say for example, you just connect your bank today. It's April 22nd, but you would like to work on the book for the past 6 weeks. You have to upload this bank statement into the QuickBook Online. This is manually to upload the transaction, and the system Quickbook does not accept the PDF. Usually, we receive the bank statement as a PDF. So make sure you convert the bank statement as CSV, this format, for example, in order to upload. And also, it's quick, easy how to upload the statement. And then if you're done, so you will have all these things. So again, this is the bank transaction. This is called bank feeds. So for example, we have 25 in sitting here and waiting for us to come and start categorization. We have spent. This is a banking account meeting. This is received, maybe received from this customer. We have all the expenses. Again, like I say, it's not everything we are going to put that into one account. We always have to, this is a rental, is showing that this is a rental. What kind of rental? We have to find the right account for that. And before you start categorizing the expense or recording any transaction in the book, make sure you set up your chart of the account. The chart of the account is the group of all the accounts you are going to use in your bookkeeping process. So we have a bank, credit card. This is the sign that both of these have been connected. If it's not connected, it's not going to show. We can just show checking bank and checking, but you're not going to see this sign. The sign means that both are connected into the QBO. And again, this is the chart of the account. You are going to create all the account to use. Okay, from a query, we have income. You can have a different kind of income you receive from others. And we have all the expenses. And how to create the account. In the chart of the account, just click on the new. And then if you are creating advertising, for example, you give the name. Okay, just give the name and make sure it's an expense. This account tab is expense. And then you see advertising. Search about the detail. What can if you are creating the bank charge, like everybody know the bank charge. We always is charge maybe a little fee, $2, $12 from the bank. So name give the right name, like a bank fee, for example. And then this is an expense from the bank. And then make sure you select the bank fee, bank charge, and then you save it. When you save it, you should be able to use it in the future. So again, that is the way to create the account and to keep that in the chart of the account in order to use to categorize all the transactions that come. Because every time you connect your bank, here is what happened. If you connect the bank, for example, this is the balance in the bank account right now. But this is not the right, this is what we got in the QuickBook. But if you see, there is no balance. So we always have to work on that to make sure we have the same balance. Because like I say, at the end of the month, make sure that your statement, the balance in the bank statement has to match with the book. This is and then you reconcile the bank. Same thing for saving and credit card. So you have some app transaction, some of depending on how you receive money, with the QuickBook Online, the QuickBook Online has free app to use. Just connect your free app. This is free. Now, some of the app are not free. Just you have to pay a fee in order to connect that into your, because this is all in one when it's come to the QuickBook Online. When you connect your app, how to connect, you can go here, click on the app here, and then if you are in the e-commerce and using Shopify, this, for example, has been connected, and we need to reconnect that. That's why it's showing this reconnect. This has been already launched. Okay, just find here and search for the app you're trying to. You see, we have many app here. So I think these are now really free. So you have just pay. You have to pay a fee for that. So this is inside of the transaction, and the receipt I just told you. Every time you come here, you should be able to see all the receipts you are going to upload here. You see the way you can select the file. if you have any receipt, if you have a receipt on your computer, select the file and in as a PDF, PNG. Okay, the way to reconcile the accounts. Okay, you get start. If you need help how to reconcile a bank account, let me know. We're not going to cover everything here today, but I just want to show you basically how the QuickBook Online. Okay, let's say for example, you have some customer, you have a recurring income that come, like a monthly or in 2 weeks you have to receive. You have to receive this, an example, 900 from this is the, from the customer name. So you have to learn how to set up this recurring transaction. So every time when the time coming, for example, it say next day will be April 7 because this is an example. That's why. And if, for example, the interval is every month or in 2 weeks, you have to set up and you just wait. And when the time coming, your money is going to come to your bank account because this is coming from your customer. So this is all the transaction for the sales. The sales place is made for all the customer. Here is this is where you are going to manage all your sales from your customer. Okay, this is an overview. We have all sales here, for example. Okay, you see, we have some invoice already creating. Hold on a second. Okay, so we already have some of invoices. Okay, let me explain to you. You know how to create an invoice? Just go to new and you create an invoice. You click on invoice and then you start filling the templates and then you save it. When you save that, you will be able to see that it will be showing like this. Now, here is an example. I just share something with you. We have this customer name, we have a Shara customer. So this is the date of the invoice. And since 2 days ago, we still have this balance, which means the customer did not pay anything. We still have a 375. Okay, let me also give you an example. In case you have already received any payment from this customer, let's say, for example, the customer has already paid this amount. It has to be shown here. It doesn't show any payment because it has to show like you say, deposit or pay. This is the way it had to be shown. Even though it's a fraction of the payment you receive, if you know that you receive this payment, just go ahead and you have to record that. Just click on receive payment. When you click on the receive payment, make sure you select the bank account you deposit the payment into. Deposit to, and then select the date. You see, this invoice is check, right? So this is the check with the 300. If you receive the 300, you leave the 300. If you receive only 200, change this and this way. This is the open balance. You receive 200 and then you select the right bank account. You see, if it's a checking, and then you save it. And when you save and close, it will apply. This is the payment we're trying to apply it into the invoice. We're not going to save that. Leave it without saving. This is an example. So this is the way how it look like. And here you can search by the customer name if you like to track any customer. If you come here and then you search the customer, you should be able to make sure that you search by the customer name. You will see the list of the open invoice with the payment you have received or you do not have received yet. So that's it for again, this is for the sales for the customer. You also have expenses to manage your account payable, like bills. The same way I show you for the sales for the customer is the same thing for the expenses. You have your bills. You see, you have your bills. You have pay, unpay, and you also, this is your vendor name. Okay. Okay, and the vendor, also you can search by the vendor and to track your payment with your vendor. So also in the same tab we also have a contractor. Contractor is different. It is different than employee. Okay, because I do payroll. If you need more, what is the difference between contractor and payroll? Ask me, but this is not like today's topic. But contractor are the people you pay at least these people, the contractor, at the end of the year, at the end of every January, you have to report to the IRS that you have paid contractor, you have pay a contractor at least 600. That is the threshold, from 600 and up. If you pay someone 600 and up, make sure to report that as a 1099. You are going to fill, okay, you are going to fill the 1099 at the end of the, it's not at the end of the December, at the end of January of every year. You can start preparing your 1099, okay, and then you send that to the IRS and you're done. So this is the tab of the expenses. So you're done, for example, all the receipt, you done all your bookkeeping. Now you are going to generate the report. This is all I was telling you. When it's come to the report, we have our 3 mandatory report. We have account pay. We have a balance sheet of statements. Just select each one and select the right date. Quick, easy to get this report. Again, remember, if your book is not accurate, you're not going to get the right numbers. So make sure you clean up everything is accurate, and before you reconcile the bank and credit card account, and before you generate this right report, and then before you make any decision. You can also have access to the P&L, profit and loss statement, to know if you made a loss or profits. And like I said, cash flow also, that's the 3 financial statements. Now, beside these 3 financial statements, like I said earlier, if you are looking for a specific report with the QuickBooks Online, yes, it depends on, just ask what kind of report. Maybe if you would like to, if you are looking to track your receivable from your customer, this is the right report to generate. Sometimes just search the report name, and you see we have many reports to generate with the QuickBooks Online. That is the good news, and many people are moving to the QuickBooks Online because it's like all in one. You manage everything here. Now, if you are looking for this is the customer report, something you have created by yourself, and it will show here. And how to do that? You come here, okay. Let me click on the company overview. You click on the company overview, and this is okay. Name that whatever you want. If it's a financial statement, put that financial statement for last month, for example. Make sure you check. Okay, you can custom the date you are looking for. Let's say we are looking for last month. Last month is this. This is by the end of March 31st, 2025. I want to learn more about my finances, for example. If you have a logo, it will show here. And let's say, because this is my company name, if I'm doing for a client who is preparing this report is me, you see, it's going to be shown here, that prepared by Irene Consulting Firm, and it's because today's date. That's what is automatically show today's date, and then here is how. This is the table of content. Now the report is showing that we are going to generate only profit and loss and balance sheets. Let's say, for example, we also want to see cash flow statement. So we need to add that. Come here and you see, this is where you can add that. Just click on this, and then when you just put, let's try to put cash, you see, cash flow statement is also called statement of cash flow. Just select that, and then you see it show up. So which means if you come back here, we are going to have all of this thing, and then when we let's say let me export a PDF. You see, I didn't save anything yet, so hold on 1 second. Can you see my PDF?
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you. So this is the way it's going to be shown. So you see, so we have the table of content. We have profit and loss and cash flow statements for last month. By the end of March 2025, this is the profit and loss. So from there, you can start learning about your finances. Why this is showing negative? Go back into the book and learn more. If everything is accurate, make sure that this is your profit. So you make a profit. Yeah, no, hold on 1 second. Yeah, this is the net profit. Net income is a net profit. So you got a profit of 336.96. If it's a loss, okay. Let's say, for example, this is for the month of the month of March, let's say February, we made 1,000. Why last month we made last month we made 3,600. No, let me review if there is any subscription or any expenses I have to, I have to cut. You see, it's like you're trying to make a decision for your finances. But remember, if your book is not accurate, you're not going to get the right number and make this decision. And this is also balance sheet. Okay. So next topic will be how to read and understand the financial statements. This will be my next event, but I don't know the date yet. So again, because it's like if you generate a report or a bookkeeper give you your report, you should be able to understand what does that mean or this thing. We're not going to cover that today because this is not the topic of today. So this is your balance sheet, and we also have a cash flow. Remember, we added that into the report, so it will show you how your cash is working in your business, and that's it. So let's come back to. I'm not going to save that. No, just exit. So this is how you are going to generate the report, and QuickBooks Online also has a payroll specific, and let's just stop here so you can budget, like think about your future. The budget is made at the end of every year, like at the end of December of every year. The budget you are going to create a budget in order to determine the next month. Is like you are going to predict and how it's like you are going to predict your next year about to make sure you make more money, something like that. So you can create that. You can import if you are going to import that from your as Excel spreadsheet. Yeah, just make sure you import that. If you want to create from the scratch, sure, you can get that from here. So basically, that's it. How it works with the QuickBooks Online. Let me stop sharing and go back to we are almost done. See. One second, please. We are almost done. We do have just 1, 2, 3 slide and we're done. And then we're gonna move to the question. If I'm not able to answer all of your questions today, no worry. I'm gonna share my contact information with you so that you can reach out to me anytime. Okay. 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 Now let me know if you can see my can you see my my PowerPoint presentation? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So let's finish that quickly. So now how I can help you in case you might need me. Okay, I do provide monthly services like to keep your book accurate and to make sure that your financial record are always updated. That's the monthly services. I also do provide the cleanup and catch up. The cleanup and catch up mean that we will go back. Let's say for example, you do your own bookkeeping or someone always does for you, but there are mistakes in the book. So we are going to fix. It depends on how many months you are asking. It can be 6 months, 1 year, 3 years. I recently finished for 2022, 2023, and 2024 for a client. And now we are moving to the monthly services. Just simply let me know if I can help with. I also provide this QuickBooks Online setup and training for those who want to do their own bookkeeping. Let's say you want to do your own bookkeeping, you don't have the time to ask me here, Irene, can you set up my book? Okay, it's like the same, the way I show you how to create, how we are going to create all the accounts you are going to use in the chart of the account I just showed you earlier. And I will help you to connect everything. This is set up, and then I will give you the book to manage by yourself. I also provide the training for those who need training about how to use the QuickBooks Online.
Running a small or medium business is no easy task, and managing your finances shouldn't hold you back. At Irene Consulting Firm, We help small and medium businesses save time and grow profits. With expert bookkeeping, payroll, and financial analysis services, we simplify your finances so you can focus on success. Operating across all 50 states, we're your trusted partner for smarter financial management. Ready to grow your business? Contact us today at 404-399-6099 or visit www.ireneconsultingfirm.com.
My price is different. I can tell you more about that. I'm not really expensive. This is really, really cheaper. And this is the same strategic insight I'm going to provide as if you hire a part-time bookkeeper. So for someone who know how to search for the salary, just Google salary for the bookkeeper, or just go to Glassdoor or ZipRecruiter and to search for the bookkeeper salary. I know you're going to see how much, if you hire a part-time bookkeeper, you are going to spend at least $2,000 a month. Now with me, let's say I calculate your monthly, if I can ask you to pay me $350. Now try and compare $350 or $300 to $2,000. You are saving money. But again, remember, my service give you the same strategy as you hire a part-time bookkeeper. You are going to receive professional grade financial clarity, ongoing support, and you are going to have a peace of mind. And that's it. Now, again, final tip, and before we end, this is make sure you keep your finances up to date. Again, schedule regular review and use bookkeeping software. I like the QuickBooks Online, but if you want to use a different platform, let me know. I can help with. And that's it, please. Now I'm open to any question, and you can start asking any question. If you do not have a time to respond all of the questions, here is my contact information. You can book one-to-one free consultation. Just, I can hear about your business and see how I can support you. Again, don't be shy. No, if I don't want to ask her this, let me tell you, we are friends. I can help you understand how I understand every entrepreneur's, situation. See if I can help, I can help. I'm not going to ask permission to anyone. Here is my account. You can take the screenshot and you can book one-to-one consultation with me. Now, again, I'm open to any question you might have. Thank you so much.
Hi, Irene. Thank you so much for this presentation. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. I have a question about categorizing transactions, in particular meals.
Yes.
And I just wanted to know, what's the best practice on categorizing meals that you have while attending a networking event, a conference?
Yes, you have to create an account for meals. This happens to everybody. Just go to the chart of the account, call that like meals or business meal. Let's say business meal.
Like business meal. But
yes,
it doesn't fall into meals while traveling or meals with clients. So your suggestion is just create a category that says something like business meals.
That's I want to tell you. You have to be specific. Sometimes it can be meals with client. It can be meals like you just go to any conference and then you get meal. You see what I'm saying? You have to be specific. You can have a two type of the meals in your chart of the account, but a different account. That's why I say you always have to analyze the situation before knowing what kind of account to use for this kind of meal transaction. If it's for travel meal, make sure is travel meal, name that travel meal on the travel expenses.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's different than meals with meal and just meal expenses. It's two different meals.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I'm still waiting for any question. I know we're not going to have all the time to respond, but please reach out to me anytime. And let me stop sharing this and see if I can. Okay, yeah. Do you have any other question for me? Oh, yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'm still open. Also, I'll be happy if you like or if you learn something from today's event. Just go ahead and leave me a quick review and come back anytime. Reach out to me and with any question, we are here to support each other. It's like I will need you in the future. We never know. We never say I can need you tomorrow, but I don't know yet. So let's stay friends and see how we can help each other. Mhm. Yes, everybody will receive the recording. That's why I say I'm going to record that. Yeah, if you like to. I'm trying to respond to Miss Termit here. Okay, great person. Oh, thank you, Miss Rosalind. Thank you. Thank you so much. So note that the next event will be how to read and understand and your financial statements. Because that is, if you are not able to understand the financial statement, you will not be able to make be able to make the right decision. So yeah, we need to learn that how to. Thank you so much. Yeah. Sandra, thank you. I love you all. And also, if you have a specific topic you want me to cover, always let me know. I just need to find a good time, and then it's going to be quick, easy. It's going to be quick, easy. Okay, thank you so much. If you don't have any other question, reach out to me anytime, and I will be appreciate to, if any question you might have. Thank you again. I cannot finish to say thank you because I have people who take their time to listen to me. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, and I wish you the best in the business.
Thank you, Irene. Bye,
No
everyone.
problem. Yeah, thank you so much. Bye-bye. No problem. Tell me. Yeah, the next presentation, just stay tuned, and yeah, you will know that. I'm trying to do my best for everybody. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so I think I still have Yvonne. Yes, I think it's Yvonne. If you do not have any questions, so let me end the event, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Let me stop recording and